All right. The New York Post is reporting that Uber, now that it's shopping for a new CEO, is looking to Sheryl Sandberg, of course, the COO of Facebook. There could be others in the list, but they're particularly keen on her. Of course, that could change. Market watcher Dave Maney joining us right now. Obviously, there's going to be a talent hunt in this shift, but will it make a difference? You know, say what you will of the founder. He was the life and brains and the DNA behind this company. It's sort of, and I'm not comparing him with Steve Jobs at Apple, but when you push the founder out to pasture here, it generally is not helpful to the company, whether you like the guy or not, whether you like his style or not. What do you think?
I don't know. This might be an exception to that rule, Neil. I think that this is a company that its users generally really like, except that they know there's this kind of creepy side behind the company. But I don't think they could have become what they've become. I don't think they could have stepped on as many toes, as their company culture statement used to say, and busted through as many roadblocks, so to speak, as they have if they didn't have that culture. But I'm not sure that you can run a company that's valued at $70 billion like you did when you were having to fight taxi cartels and big city politicians. That's a very good point, that to get to where they are, they needed someone like a Travis Kalanick. Now that they're there, they don't need someone like Travis Kalanick. But then who fills that role? I mean, you still need someone who's not only good at keeping the trains running or the cars or limos running, and someone who gets the vision, because competitors are moving fast. Lyft and some of the others, even Google with a separate suit on other matters. I mean, the wolves are circling. They are, and it's a mess. I was talking to somebody yesterday who was familiar with some of the search stuff, and they essentially said it's going to be hard for them to find because they, in essence, took all of the aggressiveness a little too far, and now they've got a big basket full of problems. So I would say this, whether it's Sheryl Sandberg or fill in the blank that comes to do it, this is one of those high wire acts that if somebody pulls off, they're going to take whatever reputation they had before and they're going to turn themselves into a kind of a legend of the tech community. So it's a high risk, high reward slot for somebody to consider. What do you think happens to Kalanick, though? I mean, obviously he's the largest single shareholder owner. I mean, when this venture goes public, he could be a billionaire many times over. Normally, that translates into significant sway, but I guess these don't translate into voting shares. So no one's crying financially for him. But what role do you think he would play? He would still be on the board. He's still on the board, and my understanding is that he and his co-founders fundamentally still have voting control over the thing, which is kind of remarkable. And so, you know, that to me is going to be a big hindrance in trying to get that next person on board, because his enormous shadow as an entrepreneur and as an aggressive guy hangs over the company. And so I don't think the turbulence in this Uber ride has come to an end yet. Not even close. All right, Dave Maney, thank you. Good seeing you again.